episode 42, Big Boss season 19 with Salman by Weekend Ka War. I think today was too much of trouble and too much of trouble in the Love Paradise. I'll just check the audio, guys, and we'll start with the review. So I think, as you all know, what happened, and I think today the tsunami has set in Big Boss house because Salman Bhai was on his roast mode on. He's become a master roaster, and I think this season I am somewhere aligned with him. There are times when I'm not aligned with him, also happens, but this season somewhere I think we are aligned in the same way, maybe, or maybe the point of view is same. I'm trying to remove very different perspective, and I'm gonna talk about it. So Mridul, guys, why do you think Mridul is being targeted? Do you think Mridul is actually being targeted, or is it that Salman Bhai wants something out of him? So it's simple. Yeah, Mridul has come for a cost. Mridul has great number of followers, and they want to activate Mridul before they send him home. If Mridul doesn't get activated, somewhere they will have to send him home. So they're just giving a last. बोलते हैं ना, when a person is about to die, they just want to try one time more that can he be saved. That is the same attempt that is happening with Mridul right now. If Midul doesn't pick up his game, he's gonna go out in the next few weeks. Because I don't think your number of followers matter to Big Boss when your content is as shit as nothing. I'm just saying, if for people that will feel bad that why am I saying Vidhu's content is shit or something, I'm just saying that he's come on a wrong show here. If he's not meant for it, he shouldn't have come here. And I'm just saying that he met whom? Manu Punjabi. Who was the guy who was with Manu here? Manveer. He met Manveer Gujjar 2 hours before he could enter the house. So his intention was to win the show. Now, when his intention was to win the show and Mridul met Manveer Gujjar, so obviously he met for two reasons. One, to understand the game. Second, to tell him to support him. If he's worked so much hard outside to get supporters to vote him so that he comes in this house, then I think why is he not able to work hard to show his personality? What is his real? I'm not saying this show is all about fights. This show is about stand. I'll tell you how it works. How are you going to be seen? Are you going to wait for the masla or mudda or situations to come to you where you will fight for it, or there are times when you see there's something wrong happening and you take a stand for it? Now when you take a stand, you are the right person to take a stand basis what you have seen and basis what you can defend. If you have seen someone robbing, that's when you can say, no, he's robbed. But if you take a stand basis someone told you that he has robbed, then you look stupid. So currently, Mridul is the person who's not even taking a stand, who's not even seeing the situation, and he's not able to gauge the situation. And that's where Big Boss is trying to save him for the last time, because he's got lot many followers to this show, but getting followers to this show and not delivering your content is not great, right? So I think it is a wake up call for Mridul and Mridul's fan, because Mridul might have got many fans to this show, but that doesn't mean Mridul will be taken for longer week. Midul is gonna be shown the door in a very smart way. They will tell who do you think has not contributed to this show, and you get the right to eliminate him. And that's when Midul's name will be out and Midul will be sent home. This will happen. Trust me, because Midul's game is not. But he's nowhere in the show, bro. And I don't think Salman is asking anything wrong. I'm just saying, if you are on a job today and you're not performing, people are don't let you have your job next month, next week. When the world has become so cruel, how do we expect people to be nice to Mridul? And if people felt sorry for Mridul, even I felt sorry for Mridul. But I'm just somewhere stuck with this point of view where he said that I met Mun, sorry, I'm sorry, I don't want to take his name because he's a champion. He has met Manveer Gujjar and he calls Manveer Gujjar his brother. And Manveer Gujjar has told him that you be yourself. Then be yourself, bro. Just do it. You don't have to fight. Why does these guys think that you have to fight? Just take stand on things that you see. I'm just saying, if Ashnur was his sister, would have you not taken a stand for her? You would have, right? See, Ashnur matter was wrong. But if Ashnur was his sister, would have you not taken a matter? Or think, if Amal was your brother and there is a girl who's putting, things on him, would you not take a stand? If there was someone saying wrong to Kunickaa ji and you consider as a mother, and if someone is saying wrong to your mother, would you not take a stand? So that is the stand is expected. Mridul, I tell you, Mridul, a strategy for Mridul should have been, someone guy should have make him understand Consider this is your entire family. There is this younger brother, elder brother, this, and you're trying to solve the matters. What happens if two people in the same family fight? You intervene, right? Like I'm just saying, if my mother and father is fighting, and I'm a grown-up man, I'll at least talk in between them to tell Mama you're doing it wrong. Let's solve this matter here, or Dad you're doing wrong. Let's solve the matter here. That is what is expected from Midul. I will not go and become the third wheel and fight with my mom and dad and say you get lost, Dad you get lost. I wouldn't do that, right? So the same thing, the same maturity is expected from Midul, which he's not able to understand. I don't know him. Give me a chance. I will tell him. And if he doesn't understand from this, then I think he's cuckoo in his head, bro. Because he might be a very good guy. But I think this world is not good, yeah. He's saying that he's never fought. But if something wrong happens to his own sister, will he not fight? You will fight, right? The same thing. He just has to take a stand, not fight. Take a stand. If you see there is too much of salt in your food, are you gonna eat it? No, right? You will say, I'm not gonna eat this. That is a stand that Big Boss is expecting from you. For an example, they even told you that at least do like Gaurav so that we get, ROI from you, yeah. But you're not able to do that, then they'll have to kick you out of the show. And I think there is nothing wrong on doing that. If a see, I'm just saying, if I have a company and I hire a guy who's brilliant, and a lot of people told me, "Bhai, this guy is brilliant," but after hiring him, after 3 years of performance, and he's not performing, huh? Now I am saying 3 years because this show is 90 days. So 1 month is almost one third of it. And if you're not performing after that, then what do you expect Big Boss to do here? Today, jobs you don't perform after a week, you won't have a job here. So Mridul has got almost one third of the time. And after one third of the time, he's still not able to understand. Then I feel sorry for him, bro. This is not the show. Please get out. Please walk out of this show. Just request, guys. Just tell Big Boss, guys, I'm sorry. I don't understand this game. If you can throw me out, I would expect you to please throw me out and get out. And tell your fans that you were not capable enough to do it. That's it. There's no harm. At least be honest to your fans. You will get 10 lakh more fans, yeah. And Midul has so much. Now, Midul does so much of content. Does he not know that what is stand? Currently what I understand what Midul is facing a problem. He's not able to figure out who is right. He's not able to judge between people. Is this brother right or that brother right? And that is why he's having an issue. When Kunickaa takes a stand, he doesn't know is Ashnur right or is Amal wrong. And this happens, and you're making a lot of people your family, and that's when happened. Because when Kunickaa said something wrong to Midul took her case when it mattered, and when he did, he was seen. So the same way, if someone is saying wrong to you, you take a stand. But when someone is saying wrong to someone, and if you have seen it, then talk about it, bro. That is what is expected. I think more than this, Midul also doesn't deserve here. I think not deserve 8 minutes here. So let's move on to Neil. Oh, Neil is the overachiever, the most gratitude-oriented person. She had her struggles, she had her achievements, and we're going to talk about her struggle and her achievements. And when I say all of that, because somewhere when she talks about her achievements, she says that people can't achieve it. And when she talks about things that she's gone through, she talks about her struggles. Her struggles are, that when she was born, she had to pay the doctor to tell him thank you. Or when she went to school, she made sure that she walks to the school so that she doesn't use the vehicle and there's no emission. This is certain claims that Neil is doing. I'm not saying these are the similar claims, but she's saying things like this. And from Neil, things that she said, what I've achieved, no one can achieve. And I told this will be a big fuss this week, and that is what has happened here. Guys, my back is paining here. Ah, I think this chair can work like this as well. So let me sit now. So Neil, when she says that you can't achieve what I have achieved, so Salman was very obviously wanted to talk to someone who have achieved so much, and he wanted to know what is that achievement that you have achieved. And he asked her, and to a fact, he asked her, "What have you studied?" She said she's done BCom. Or if you've done BCom, at least be happy and say it. Yeah, there's no wrong. You have been educated. You can say that. It doesn't mean that you have to be scientist to be called yourself educated. You have done your graduation. You are educated. So at least be confident. What happened? Where is Neil's confidence gone when she was told about her education? She couldn't talk about it. She couldn't talk about her second grade born before born or prequel achievements. I don't know what happened. And after that, they asked her profession. And when you ask a profession, like if I'm a cricketer, I'll say I'm a cricketer. I won't say I'm an athlete. What are you? I'm an athlete. What athlete? Oh, I'm a cricketer. No. So when he asked you your profession, you said artist. So do we write like this? So my profession is an event manager. So if normally a broader picture, what will I say? My profession is showtime. No, I wouldn't do that, right? So I don't know where uh, Neil's brain was when she's calling herself artist. I understand when you have to together add all of them, you say artist. When you together want to, like, there's 10 people standing behind me, I will call them a group. So I understand when that has to be said, but you are calling yourself artist. Then you are telling you are an actor, and after an actor, you forgot to tell you are a model. Where you have clearly stated, I checked your Instagram where you said Miss Universe, Miss Universe India 18. When you put a statement like this on your Instagram, it means that you have won that Miss Universe. But that is not true. You have put Miss Universe India 18. You have lost that Miss Universe. So if I'm just saying, I went and bought a ticket of Asia Cup. So I'll say Asia Cup winner. What is my contribution? I've just bought a ticket and gone to watch the match. Will that contribution be called like this? So I just want to say, Neil, you know what the problem is? You are trying to target that person where Big Boss has invested. That is where the problem is. A lot of people would be thinking Neil is being targeted, but I don't think it is true. Yeah, Neil is not being targeted. Neil's game is only something like this. And BCom is good, bro. BCom is good. Art is good. I'm saying even being uneducated is good if you've achieved. Yeah, Ambani was uneducated. That is what I've heard. He's made millions and billions. It is good. What is the use? I'm a double graduate. What is the use? I don't have wealth like Ambani. Yeah? So I would prefer to be an uneducated person and have that kind of wealth rather than being overeducated and not having basic things at times. So and then you're flexing because you normally like to flex. You are flexing that things that you have achieved, no one can achieve. So you participated in India Universe. Anything you can't, what you have achieved, no one can achieve. So you have not played for Asia Cup, so you can't achieve that. You have not become a prime minister, you can't achieve that. Are we gonna claim like that? Oh, I've done event. I'll be very honest. I did a job of an event. I've worked 10 years in event, so I will tell. Oh, you can't achieve what I've achieved because I've done 10 years of event, and you are not interested for that. How can you put the same thing? If you're on the same race, I agree. So if Neil calls herself an actor, trust me, Tanya is gonna get job of acting. If Neil calls herself a model, Tanya has done modeling. If Neil calls herself that she is an artist, then today Tanya is also an artist. So what is the difference that you have and she doesn't have? Do you have extra horns which I can't see and that Tanya can't have? Then I agree. If you have fingers like Hrithik Roshan, yes, that is something that you have and she can't have. If you have three kidneys, agreed, you have something that others can't have. So I think that is where it is missing, Neil. And Neil actually felt bad about jealousy, but somewhere I think she is self-obsessed, Tanya obsessed, and Neti Baktamiz as a contestant because her game is shit, bro. And I just want to say that when Neil was fighting, normally she's so confident. She speaks her heart out and she speaks so loudly and so confident. But today, in front of Salman, she couldn't speak enough. Actually, she couldn't speak enough. And she is actually being obsessed. And her tone was very different. And all of these things that I've seen, I pointed it out. But, to her grace, Salman Bhai was defending Tanya. Tanya said, no, no, you can't defend me. I will defend myself. And then Tanya started speaking. And Tanya's plane started to take off and she put the switch button off. And then what happened? Accident. Tanya is like this only. Lapette, she goes to that extent that she falls on her own face. I think she is a pilot without a pilot. She is she has a plane without a pilot. I think Tanya is someone like that. I think Tanya was building up her story and then she spoke so much that eventually people are saying, Are yaar, kya bakwas hai? Like to an extent, you could see in Salman Bhai's face also, he's like, fuck yeah, keep your mouth shut. Don't speak. You are just gonna land into more problems. Please keep your mouth shut. This is what it was his expression. Because Tanya started and then boom, crash land. This is a problem, Tanya. You had to keep your mouth shut. Things were happening in your favor because you opened your mouth. People are like, oh, what a bullshit she is. Neil is bullshit, Tanya is bullshit as well. But I think Neil is trying to target Tanya, which is not required. There is so many people in this show. Why you want to fight with Tanya? Do you want to fight with Tanya, but don't say Tanya, Tanya, Tanya so much. Like I'm saying, if I bitch about my cousin brother, huh? Or if I bitch about, like if I'm a contestant in this house and I bitch about Basil. For an example, I'm giving bitching about Basil, and I'm saying Basil is a not a great player and all of that. When I will say that, the camera will pan to Basil to see what he's saying about me, or what he's saying in general, or what he's talking when I'm saying Basil normally keeps on talking about me. They will pan a camera to him to see does he talk about you or not, to show versatility in terms of content. And that is what an example Salman was giving you when you talk about Tanya so much. If Tanya is not to be seen because of you, she is to be seen. And to the fact, I'll be very honest. Tanya gets a 20% of the content of in a 1 hour episode. She figures out to get that 12 minutes of content, and the next 12 minutes you guys talk about her and give her. One is Kunickaa ji talks about her, Neelam talks about her, Zishan Bhai talks about her, Amal talks about her, and then Neil used to talk about her. So eventually she's making more than 50% of the content. And if it is all about Tanya, then just Tanya ka big boss. You are just a, when someone is rising, you need support. So I think Neil, you're gonna be a support. You are Miss Universe participant who lost, and Tanya is nowhere Miss Universe. She's just wearing sari. But today she's made sure that you start wearing sari. Your Miss Universe pageant runner up or whatever, but a contestant there. But you have started wearing sari because of Tanya. And Tanya has 1.2 million. Maybe you're most beautiful girl. You're absolutely beautiful than Tanya, considering for the fact that you've been a contestant in Miss Universe. But Tanya has more followers than you. Midul has more followers than most of you guys. So does that make him the ultimate guy in this show? No. So if Midul has great number of followers and still he's getting to listen to all these things, then what are you barking onto? If you got a Mercedes, I think others will make it. If you have reached to the moon, then I can say what you have achieved, others can't achieve. But it should be that someone should have the same ultimate, uh, like, how do I say it? If your dream is to reach the moon, and if that person's dream is to reach the moon and you have achieved it, that's when you can say, what I've achieved, you can't ever achieve it. But if your dream is to the moon and she just wants to be happy in her own country, or she wants to be in the earth only, so how are you saying that what I've achieved, you are not achieved? She might fart in front of 10 people and say that I have achieved what you can't achieve. Can you do that? No, right? I'm just giving an example, guys. Here. So I think Neil deserved today. And then let's go to the closing line where Salman Bhai said, gossip नहीं चलेगा तो घर कैसे चलेगा? I think I agree to that. This show is all about people, people and personalities, and that's when people behave, how people lie, how people cheat, how people manipulate. This is a show for us. We like to see it because it is human behavior, not basis because we love to see fights. Because in every reality show there is fight. But normally people love to see Big Boss not because of this. People love to see Big Boss because of Salman Bhai's aura and how people trick each other in a situation, how Big Boss tries to trick them, and this is why we watch it, because we know it's not going to be a fair game. Big Boss is going to play where it requires to play, and it's okay, yaar. My camera is little slanted. I just don't like this. I like it very symmetric, but yeah, there's a problem. Anyways, we'll work on it. Okay. Now, today Aves' discussion happened. And guys, do you know why Aves' discussion happened? Because Aves went out and spoke too many things outside. And when he spoke too many things outside, he said that his eviction was unfair. So today, to just clear out all the froth that has been created by Aves, Salman Bhai was so smart enough to ask his own friends and ask why Aves was out. And they said Aves was out because he did not take a stand for himself. He promised and not delivered. He said he will take matters into hands, but his hands never got into the matters. He was the actual Zazu. Although obviously these guys never said that point, but they directly said that he did not deliver. And if you don't deliver, you don't get the project. You're not going to be in the house. And I'm telling you, Aves got all this. He was thrown out of the house earlier because he's come for a big bomb of money. And if you're getting paid that bomb of money and your content is below shit, then who's going to keep you here? Today, people are not ready to invest with a person who is broke. So if you're gonna make Big Boss broke, they're not gonna invest in you. They're gonna throw you out of the house, and I think they did it fair. So I think Aves, I think you got the answer today. You did a lot of eviction interview. Salman Bhai got that answer from your friends. He's smart. This is called smartness. He made sure that people answer, and they all said Aves never spoke. Aves never took a stand. Aves didn't do anything, and that's when you got what you got. Anyway, let's move on from Aves to Pranit. I think Pranit didn't do much in this today's episode, but I want to talk about Pranit for a simple reason. Pranit is a guy who normally takes stands. भाई सही किया, भाई अच्छा किया, भाई तू कर रहा है, ये जानबूझकर मुद्दे बना रहे. Pranit's conversation over the week was these guys are trying to make mudda. But today I think Pranit to always stands for right thing, na, because that is what he claims to do. He'll like, he normally tries to claim that he's always standing for the right. Then I think he should have, because he knows Bajaj did not intend to do wrong. Bajaj was standing for the right things. When Bajaj was standing for the right things, why did not Pranit stop Salman Bhai and said, Salman Bhai, ऐसा तो कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. Or normally what he normally his new trick is, सलमान भाई असं कसं बोलता तुम्ही, असं झालंच नाही, कुठे बोलता तुम्ही, मराठीमध्ये बोलतो, निकाल निघ इथून. You should have done that, because currently he's trying to do that only, na? On an Hindi reality show, he's trying to talk Marathi. Though it is in Maharashtra, the show is in Maharashtra, but I don't think everybody that watches, the entire audience that watches, maybe they don't, not all of them understand Marathi, na? Like I'm watching an English movie. We get an English movie in Hindi. There are people who like that English movie. For them, there is specialized Marathi. But do you see an English movie dubbed only in Marathi and not in Hindi and other language? No, no, it's the same thing. So I just want to say that Pranit, when he's always standing for right things, I want him to stand for right things, play his game, and make your people proud. I am from Pune. I am saying he needs to make his people proud, because somewhere I'm seeing he's trying to play the game that is going to backfire on him. Do you think Maharashtrian people will just support him because he's a Marathi guy? No. They will support him if he plays well. He will get people's support if he plays well. But he's trying to make conversations in Marathi and trying to use, that accent or tone, or, the slang that you have, just to put someone down is not right. I'm being very honest. I don't think a lot of people will do that. I'm just saying this. If he wants to speak Marathi, then he should continuously speak Marathi, or normally when he's fooling around, he should speak Marathi. Yeah? He doesn't do that. I've not seen him doing that. Maybe on the live he does. But in episode, I think there's not even one other episode. Whenever he's angry, he's talking Marathi. But whenever he's happy, he's not talking Marathi. A lot of people will think that I'm against Marathi people. No, yeah. I've been and brought up in Bombay. I know Marathi to speak as well. So for other people who come to my house and bash me up, saying that I'm trying to target a Marathi guy, no, I'm not doing any of it. I'm just saying that if people try to play that kind of game, you're trying to play politics in a show where you have to just play yourself. That's what I was saying, trying to portray. Okay. And I'm just saying, not even for him. If anybody else also doing that, I'm saying that he picked up this trick from Bajach, because Bajach keeps on saying, lines when he wants to udpe, tudpe. That's when his Punjabi comes out very often. Other time when he's talking Hindi. But whenever he wants to take that larger than life conversations, connotations, or idioms, he's saying udpe, tudpe, banje, bande, hum. इसके हम पे किसका जोर, उम्मीदों से आगे हमें बजाज कमजोर. I'm just fooling, huh? ठीक है. Now let's come to Bajaj, the man who's creating mudda, the man who's manufacturing mudda, and the man who's manufacturing mudda to an extent. I think I never spoke about Amal and that bed scene, because I think we had so many other things to talk over the week that I did not mention that scene in typical reason. But I just want to say, so I just want to say that clearly that Bajaj has been manufacturing incidents, conversations, and he's the same guy who has fought with Amal for Bhakti Hai, or he didn't even care because Ashnu's name was called and he fought with her, but he forgets to remember that they were initially trying to trigger Amal by, like Ashnu was saying things about Amal. He's gonna retaliate. When he's gonna retaliate, you're gonna retaliate. And I feel Bajaj retaliated because Ashnu's name was called out. Other than that, he didn't even care to hear. But if we consider that Bajaj fought because someone said that ये भौंकती है. Then things like आजा लेट, नीचे लेट के बात कर, या और क्या है, तलब लगी हुई है, ठीक हुआ क्या तू, कुत्ते का पट्टा, बाहर देखूंगा, बाहर दिखाऊंगा, whatever. I think these are the lines which he says. So I think somewhere Bajaj is very selective because he is not agreeing to the fact that he is doing whatever he's doing. I think today the Love in Paradise was in trouble because Salman Bhai wanted to roast both of them and he did. And to an extent, he roasted the entire family. Neelam, friend, roasted. Kunickaa ji, mother, roasted. The love couple roasted. Then the support staff of this love couple, Midul, roasted. Everybody from one family was roasted. Yeah. So, anyways, we talk about Bajaj simply. He's trying to instigate Amal, and when he's trying to instigate Amal, he's the one who's going aggression. He's showing aggressive, and I think he's the one who claimed Amal was in cage. If I would have got triggered, Amal would have got scared. This is his claim. And entire aggression, people are trying to stop him, but he was showing aggression for no reason, not required. Because when you can't do it, he was just doing it for camera to be seen. And if people think that Bajaj is getting targeted, no, he's not getting targeted. He is genuinely useless. Yeah. He entire week he was trying to manufacture Mudda, then he was trying to say failed captaincy 100, 500 times. To an extent, the same boli Ashnur is saying. And Ashnur is such a brilliant, useless woman. For a simple reason is that I think, sorry, I just don't want to say, I think I said something wrong here. Not woman, such a useless girl for a fact that she doesn't even apply her brain here. She's come on this show to play the game. She's come here to play the game, but apart from that, playing the game, she's trying to find a boyfriend. And she is beautiful. She will get, I think she's so cute, bubbly, that she will get boyfriend. But I don't know why she's getting desperate. I think she thinks that Bajaj is the only guy in this world. Or is Bajaj her type of a guy? And if her type of guy is Bajaj, then I'm sorry. Ashnur, God only can save you. If your type is only this, then I want to be typecast here. I don't want to be in your club. You might be cute, but you're cuckoo, yeah. We all want to, I'm sorry, I'm just saying this. We all want to fuck around with people who are cute. But there are times when we want genuinely smart people. Everybody wants to hang out with someone that is smart. And you're 21. There's a lot of experience that you will gain with time. But if there was time to gain experience, then gain that experience. Now, why have you come on a show and behave where you are very smart enough to say so many things? But there are times when a question is asked, you're not able to answer. And when Kunickaa ji is put a blame on you, you're not able to defend yourself. You're saying Kunickaa ji this and that Sursuri, you actually Kunickaa ji said wrong. Everything was going on her, and then you are saying no, but she said that Sursuri thing was for Bajaj, and you have not understood it, and you are saying it was for Bajaj because it was for Bajaj, and you're making a fuss about it. You told Basir and Shehbaz that how could he say something like this to me, and then you're telling in front of Salman Bhai, I understood that he said that Sursuri to Bajaj, and if he said it to Bajaj, and if you understood what was your mudda. I don't know what is Ashnur, yaar. Badam khao, badam. You, Auntie ji, Ashnur's mummy and daddy, uncle, you made her an actor great. Buy some badam, yaar. I think it cost only 450 rupees in DMart. Order half a gram, later put it in water and later have every day. Badam is missing, bro. You made her an actor. You're wanting to make her an artist. She wants to become wife. Her ultimate aim is to become wife. When her ultimate aim is to become wife, then send her to become wife ना. जिसकी उम्मीद ही शादी करके बीवी बनना है, तो make her that. Give her badam. I'm a mature player. Bullshit, yaar. This 21 मतलब below 21 are you're not allowed to vote. You should not be allowed to come on a reality show. I'm being very honest because it is very disheartening here. Very disheartening that you come on a show and you spoil your entire career for few money. And this amount of money you would have made in 10 other shows that you would have got. But anyways, life is a struggle. Everybody think they're smart. They think they're going to come and win this show. So Ashnur is not winning this show for sure reasons. From here, after a 40-second episode, I don't see Ashnur lifting the trophy. She's going to lift Bajaj for sure. And I want to say that if you guys remember, you might have seen Vikram and Betal. I think the Betal here is Ashnur. Because Vikram also, in Vikram Betal talks about stories. and he keeps him doing the same thing again and again. Astur also does the same thing. Bajaj, so anyways, doesn't have the brain to come out of that. But he will not be able to crack the code. But anyways, Bajaj, as rightly said, Bajaj will be a finalist for people who are feeling bad that I'm screwing or I'm saying things about Bajaj. Bajaj will be a finalist, but not win the show. Take it in writing. If Bajaj win this show, trust me, I'm saying this, I'm gonna quit reviewing. I'm gonna quit. I'm working hard for it, but I'll quit reviewing. And this is a clear cut. If Bajaj wins this show, I deserve to quit reviewing Big Boss. Not because I hate Bajaj. I think a guy who lies, who says things which are stupid, who behaves, tries to be a captain in a way, but when someone else is a captain, is always calling fake captaincy, who's showing fake aggression, who's not applying brain, trying to make fake mudda, and then he's trying to get a fake girlfriend when he had an ex-wife before. See, he has a choice to make, but I don't know. He said everybody that he was married and all that. I don't think. And if I'm just saying, for a girl who's 21, who's just become 18, and it's her time to have her own joy, I think she should know. Na? He's trying to play with her. But anyways, it's her choice, yeah. If someone wants to fall in a well, then I think we should help her to jump into the well, right? I'm sorry, I'm not intending it. It's just like a pun intended statement. Okay, so don't say that I'm trying to motivate people to jump in the well. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying if people want to jump in the well, then why do we care to save them? Yeah, they are stupid as fuck, so they deserve to be called fuck off. Anyways, let's come to Kunickaa ji, the brilliant, the mastermind. I think Kaan ki Kachi, my sister told me today that the right word for her is Kaan ki Kachi. Niyat hai halkat. Halkat wala niyat hai Kunickaa ji ka. Because she is such a big liar, she doesn't remember. She trying to take sympathy of her age, but she doesn't agree to a fact on so many things she is wrong, to a fact that she doesn't even remember what she's spoken, and she normally lies over it, and maybe she doesn't remember. I agree to that, but she does not even agree in the fact that if something is wrong, that is why they're telling you, but you're not ready to acknowledge it. And she's saying that she was a lawyer. I'm feeling bad for people that she fought cases against, because I'm feeling bad for people that she fought cases against because she would have not listened even her truth. See, Kunickaa ji is a person who's giving judgment rather than trying to know both sides. She's given her judgment, she's given her verdict. She said isme nahi usme, and to an extent she feels that she had to put mirchi, sursuri there. You understood what she meant, right? And when someone hears that, a 21-year girl like Ashnur will become mad. But then Ashnur, during conversation, flipped into a wrong side, and then she had no place to recover from it. And Kunickaa ji, what are you? Are you jealous? Are you crooked-minded? The doodwala that was giving you milk is not gonna give you poison for a simple reason, for the fact that now he's feeling upset that why your son removed doodwala's name. This community is gonna go mad. अरे यार हमारा क्यों नाम खराब हुआ? Famous दूधवाला like Amul will also say यार Kunickaa ji यार माफ कर दो. And I don't know, you felt sursuri lagegi means sursuri in her. I don't know how do I say it. You understood, na? Where according to her, she felt something very different. And I'm telling you, Kunickaa ji was absolutely bullshit. But I want to spend my time here because I think you guys have heard. And Kunickaa ji to an extent don't listen, and then she lies over it. I think rightly said by Salman bhai, आपकी इज्जत आपके हाथ में. Kunickaa ji were absolutely wrong. But to a point, before Salman bhai said it, Basir today won my heart. Basir won my heart for a simple reason. Basir could remember situation, conversation to an extent that he remembers what was spoken. He remembers the scene. He remembers everything, and that is where I feel Basir is a smart player. He's gonna be a top 2 finalist, and in the top 2 finalist, I think Amal will be also there. And somewhere it is difficult for Basir to win this show right now. He might be in the top 2, but if he works hard, he works like this, he's gonna win this show, because Basir knew matter to matter. He explained his entire story, his entire journey. He explained what people were saying. He explained what people said also. And that's when I call someone as smart here. He might be a normal graduate, he might be an art student, but Basir was smart enough to put perspective into place. He was the first one who pointed out Kunickaa ji is the culprit. And when he wasn't there, he still figured out this is what Gaurav is needed out of you. This is what Midul, this is needed out of you. But you guys don't understand. Pranit, this is what is needed out of you. You don't understand. Pranit, I'll tell you what Pranit did. when Bajach caught Amal's collar, Pranit was on side. What would Pranit should have done? Try to hold Bajaj's and pull it off, right? Pranit caught Amal's collar. Go and see in the episode, you will see it. He did that. जब सब मार रहे तो हम भी एक दो हाथ साफ कर लेंगे. This is his attitude. Does he think this is right? And does Pranit think that he can actually bajao Amal? No, that won't happen, bro. That won't happen. So yeah, I think Basir, hats off to him, did a great job. Ashnur is an arrogant woman. BB, respect to Basir. Pranit stand was useless. Kunika ji अपनी सफाई मतलब she is to an extent. Kunika ji is says Kunika ji thinks that whatever she speaks is the only truth. According to Kunika ji, she's thinking I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do after that, and she says that she's agreed to the fact that Salman is also like. मैं बोलूंगी मतलब कुनिका जी said today, right? मैं बोलूंगी अरे बोल माता तू बोल and then she's saying that Salman bhai don't सुनाओ us here later then people make a fuss about it. कुनिका जी you are the same one who said that Salman bhai ने तुमको सुनाया है तुम समझ नहीं पा रहे हो क्या? You are the one who said this. How are you this year? You can abuse but you will say that you play a victim card also, you play a sympathy card also, you will abuse people also, you will go on people's family also, and then you still want to say all of this. Are you shit, bro? Let's come to the review, guys. I think people have left. It's too late for everybody. Let's talk about pointers. I've spoken about everybody. So I just want to say the song was right. And Shehbaz's point of view was right. आज हमारी बजेगी and he's happy that उसकी बजी नहीं. But ये गाना है दो मस्ताने अब जिंदगी चलाने बंदे सयाने और काम के दीवाने. अब ये दो मस्ताने बसीर और अमाल होते हैं. Is it Basir or Amal or is it somewhere Shehbaz or Amal? Let's see. Shehbaz is not going to win this show, but he's also going to grow and go a long way. But I just want to say that Salman Bhai does like Shehbaz now, and that we can see in his conversations or his mastiya and everything. So I just want to say for people, please watch the review. Please like my review. Please subscribe. If you do not agree with my opinion, you can dislike or unsubscribe me as well. We are just trying to be honest here. Maybe you and my liking would be very different basis the show, but we are watching the same show. So somewhere I might be wrong or you might be wrong, but this is your choice to make. If you agree to my reviews, please watch. If you don't agree to my reviews, don't watch. But please watch entire review because I'm trying to give you perspective what others are not trying to give you. Maybe at that time I might find a little against some person or maybe a different strategy or different application, but I think that's what our job is as a reviewer. We don't want to play one-sided. Okay, I think Hassan is back, so I'd rather say I'll talk about it. So I just want to reply to all the comments that has come, and Hassan is here. So bro, thank you. You've been supporting me. I just want to say thank you for that. Forgot to say Kashish was bashed by Salman and she used F word in front of Salman to Karanveer. Yeah, she was bashed, and I think Kunika ji was also bashed today in a way, in a very softer way. The way Ashnur was bashed, Kunika was the biggest criminal, but she was bashed less. I think I agree with you. Isn't Midul best friend Elvis coming to explain him? That is what I also heard, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow is something that might be happening. I don't know about the promo today. I've not seen the promo. If you guys have seen the promo, then let me know. Yeah, the promo might be out. BCom is good. I think yeah, BCom is absolutely good. Yeah, I just want to say, education is good. If you are educated, it is very good. You do BCom, arts, you graduate, you do double graduate, you do whatever. If you make I'm just saying, even if you're not studied, doesn't make you anything wrong. If you have sanity, if you can lead yourself well, and if you can become a money, I think, see, if you make money, you might have studied the least or you might have studied the most. It all gets good credit. But if you've not studied, or if you're a criminal, and if you've studied, or you've not studied, people are going to blame that, अरे यार पढ़ लिख के क्या कर लिया, चोरी कर लिया, अरे पढ़ लिख के क्या कर लिया, you did something like this. This is what is people are going to talk about. Yeah. Tanya is a billionaire. She doesn't need occupation, but the occupation needs him, no her. I agree. Tanya is a billionaire who's just by the name. She's going to put a billionaire board. I think she is in her own fantasy world and she thinks this is a strategy that is working. So she is going to do what she's going to do. Yeah. Please don't quit life is precious. Please value it. I'm not quitting here, bro. Trust me. I don't want to kill myself. I love myself and I'm happy with that. Self love is something I love. Self obsessed, I'm not. Please don't quit life. It's precious. Please value it. Yeah, I think if I said something wrong, I'm sorry. I'm also saying life is important. You got an opportunity, and because Hassan has removed this point, I just want to say that always remember if you can speak well, you can see things, you can walk, you can eat with your own hands. Be grateful because there are people who can't walk properly, who can't see things, who can't talk, who can't see, and who are struggling to live. And trust me, it's so hard. And I'm just not saying just don't be only considerate to human, even animals. Yeah, everything that we are, we should be grateful for everything. If we can get food on our plate, if mother serves us food, I'm telling you, my mother makes my bed today, the bed because I get too late. She makes my bed and keeps also. This is love, respect it. That see, I'll tell you, I jokingly tell my mama vada pav. This is my joke. My sister thinks this is an insult, but I think I fool her around with her. I call her, I'll be very honest, I call her vada pav. She tells me, two vada pav. This is my rapport with her. And trust me, if I'm doing this review, she's seen YouTube, she thinks that I can speak a lot. And then she's saying rather than burn my energy talking shit, I should do review. So if I do something great, I'm grateful to my mom. Yeah. And I'm just saying everybody's mom have played their role. And if mom have not played, then I think cousin, sister, mother, father, someone has to play that role is why you are living in this world and surviving each day. Anybody that motivates you, give them the credit here. Please don't quit life. Shehbaz is like liked by Salman Khan because he's Shehraz's brother. No, I don't think like that. Shehbaz is good. His jokes are okay. I like. Even I've started liking him. So I have nothing relation with Shehnaz, but I think I like him. Two. Just seen Archana's brother is doing film with Salman. Are you serious? Are you serious? Archana's brother is doing film with Salman. See, this is life. Where we thought Archana's brother, when he came, he looked so stupid, and he's doing a film with Salman. I am start watching a House of Villain. It's brilliant. House of Villain. Whose show is this? Yeah, House of Villain. House of Villains. Oh, I think I wanted to see this, and then I didn't watch it. Oh, I will see this. I will see this. I think after, yes, I will see this. House of Villain. I think I once this Rise and Fall gets over, I will do that. Yeah, because I think this is an interesting show. These celebrity villains must outsmart other, manipulate, outscheme each other through a series of challenges. Oh, thank you, yeah, Hassan, for this show. I'll do a review of this. You watch it, you finish it. When I'll be done with it, I will talk about it. Thank you for recommending a show which has 2 seasons, right? I will see both the seasons. Yeah, I have to see it. Thank you, yeah, bro. It's a small role. I'll be very honest. One more thing, Hassan. He's got to work with Salman. Even it's a small role, it's big thing. There are people. I stayed in Bandra. I wouldn't lie. I stayed in Bandra. I have only able to see him in a car or when he was riding a cycle. But that time I was very small. He stays 3 buildings far from my house when I was staying in Bandra, Bombay. 3 buildings far. I know where bungalow is what. I know where his office is. But I never got to meet him. Even a small role works, sir. If you like him, I'll be very honest. I am a Salman Khan's fan, yeah. I like his aura. I'm also Allu Arjun's fan as well because I like the aura. People that have aura, the aura, matlab, see, I don't know. Salman might not have an aura in personal life also, but the aura on television that I've seen, and then the attitude that I've seen him doing, hosting a Big Boss, I think I genuinely like him. Yeah. I like people who are larger than life. Third season is underway. I will watch her. Anyways, Share Zeb Hassan, thank you, yeah. You've been a great support. I don't know how to send likes here, but yeah, I think oh, I can do poll now. I was not able to do poll late that time, yeah. So yeah, I think guys, there's a recommendation from Hassan. What House of Villains in Prime Video you can watch. I think it's an interesting show. And people who have not watched, you can watch a Korean drama as well. I forgot the name right now. Hassan knows it. 1 minute. Arey yaar, what is that? Shit, what is that Korean show? I just forgot. I lack memory, man. Bhula. You seen Bhula? I'm that guy. So I think what is the show? Netflix Korean game. show. I think Hassan might have commented, but Devil's Plan. So guys who like reality shows, please go and watch Devil Plan. It's a great show. You will generally like it. Watch it in Hindi, yaar. I'm just saying, if you like Hindi, just watch it in Hindi. English is fine. My English was not that great, and I could understand everything, and I wanted to understand the game. And some brilliant, fantastic game. Trust me, I know someone in India who has games like that. I know someone, and maybe if I become a good reviewer, I will do that show like that in India. Obviously, I wouldn't get that traction, but I know someone and some puzzle games like that for sure, and it is very good. Devil's Plan. So I think thank you guys. Love to everybody. Keep watching. Anybody that I forgot to mention, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've said something wrong. I've said something which has come out wrongly. I'm sorry for that. I apologize. I don't intend to say it. I might have said it pun intended, or I might say out of flow. But I don't want to disrespect any community, any human, any animal ever. My prayers also are like that, yeah, guys. So I just want to say that. See, life is struggle. I know my struggle. I don't want to speak about it, but I'm just saying life is struggle, but live with it. Live each day to live it, because I'm trust me. I can see things. I'm grateful for that. I can walk. I'm grateful for that. Obviously, there will be different set of problems that we will also face, but it is worth living. Yeah, life is about living. So yeah, be like a plant, be green, so that you can spread light, you can spread oxygen, and your worth is when you live, you're going to make some people live here. So just contribute to the world in the best possible way. Maybe one person remembers you also is a great thing to do here. I think that's the review for today, guys. I just want to don't want to go on speaking longer, and I just want to finish everything. And good night, guys, and thank you for watching here. And please, guys, please like, please subscribe, please. And if you don't agree with me, hit the dislike button, unsubscribe me. I have no problem. If you don't agree with me, do that. But if you agree with me, please like here. Your one like will make sure this video is seen to some other people. And because the video is seen to other people, there is more traction. And more traction is more followers. I'm being selfish here. I'm just asking with the katora in the invisible katora in my hand. But please make me do things, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna get more great content only after I do my investment on things that I require to make content good. But I want to see result versus spend. So that's the reason. The day I monetize my channel, I'm not saying the day I make money out of it. The day I monetize my channel, I'll do cooking. I'm a great eater, but I can't cook shit. But I'll do cooking because I think it's interesting to do that. Maybe a girl get impressed. Maybe someone will say I love you. Just kidding, yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you anybody who's made the likes to 2 people. Great, 3 people watching and 2 likes. Not bad. But I'm assuming some people have watched it. Thank you for being here so late in the night. And good night, every guys. Let's wait and watch for tomorrow's episode. And I just see promo after this. I'll just edit a few things and do watch promo. And thank you for your time, guys. Thank you for sticking by with me. I might not know your names. I know Hassan, so I'm talking about Hassan. But others who are still here watching the video, just thank you for everything, for spending the time with me here. While I'm not knowing you, I'm not seeing you, but I'm grateful for you to be here. Thank you, guys. Bye. Good night.